Hello, strivers. It's Friday, and for me, it's quitting time. Hope all is well with you. This week has been long. I'm trying to adjust to my son's new school schedule. We have to get up much earlier in my household, and I don't do mornings. I don't like mornings, and so work has picked up substantially, so I'm just trying to adjust to my new schedule. Our psalm for today is Psalm 91, and another favorite of mine. But today I read it a little differently, and I found it to be quite interesting. So in the beginning of the psalm, the psalmist is talking to someone and saying, hey, you, go sit down in God's presence. And when you get there are three things that you need to say when you're in the presence of God. You need to say, God, you are my refuge. I trust you. I'm safe. And then he goes on to explain what it means, what God will do to show that he is our refuge, to show that he is trustworthy, and to show that we're safe. And so it's someone from experience is talking to a group of people who are getting used to being in the presence of God, or who are kind of trying God out and they're not really sure. And so the psalmist is saying, hey, don't fear. Don't fear the wild. Don't fear disasters. Don't fear diseases. All you have to do is sit and watch, and others will be destroyed. You won't be destroyed. Angels are going to take care of you. If you stumble and fall, angels are going to come and pick you up. They're not going to let you fall. So what this tells me is that this psalmist is speaking from experience. The one who is writing this is maybe an older person that's saying, hey, I have a relationship with God, and this is what I've learned. And this is how I come at him. And this is how I've developed relationship. And so these are the things you need to do if you think that you're going to be in relationship with him. At the very end, God answers. Once we're in that place, once we're in the presence of God, then he tells us. So I think that gets to maybe verse 13 or 14, where God answers and says, look, this is what I'm going to do for you. If you hold on to me for dear life, I will be with you. I will be your refuge. I will be your safety. I will be your life. So it's like God is affirming and confirming everything that the psalmist said in the beginning. In the beginning, he says, when you meet the Lord, when you are in his presence, you need to let him know, I trust you. You're my refuge, and with you, I'm safe. How many of us have said that to the Lord? How many of us say that to the Lord, or have said that to the Lord, or are willing to say that to the Lord? I trust you. You are my refuge, and with you I am safe. So that's just a question I have, is, are you willing to say that to him, strivers? Because if we say that to him when we're in his presence, he's going to answer us. And he's going to explain to us why, and show us why we should trust him, why we should have faith in him, why he should be our refuge. So just an interesting look at Psalm 91. Also, yesterday was our first Thankful Thursday. Brother Jason did the kickoff. He did a great job. It is my intention that I will not post on another Thursday. We got enough folks in this group, and because I know y'all aren't going to volunteer, I'm going to start hitting people up and asking them to share a video. And so I really need you all to do this. Please don't blow it off. We are a community. We are trying to foster community, which means it takes each and every one of you to participate. So please, hope you will. All right, strivers, you keep striving. Have an excellent weekend.